Hey everybody. Here's where we are as of now. Gee, it's hard to kind of fit it all in there. Remember those kind of apartment-looking Egyptian style? Whoop. Maybe that's why I can't fit it all in. Here we go. This is still not all of it, but it's gives you a better idea. That's pretty close to all of it. Remember in the book yesterday I showed you guys how their cities kind of looked like our cities? Well, this is how the city is kind of formed up around what I would call the central palace, which is, if this was a cross-section of the city, I would plan on where that wall is, it would continue out into the first table where the Sphinx is, and that massive set. All in all, this is meant to be like a cross-section of a pretty massive city. It doesn't quite have the grandness of the temple, but then again, if you look at Egypt, I mean, what compares with the pyramids? I mean, come on, they're they are the grand show. So, as an artist, sometimes you have to actually kind of bow down and be willing to take second place if there's something that's supposed to be more grand than what you're doing, which is really hard for me personally. I like to push the envelope. One of the problems, which ended up turning into a pretty slick element, is the staircase that brings you up to the upper decks. It's going to have, of course, it's going to have more Egyptian ornamentation on it. But if you look, stairways lead up to a lower deck, and then that leads up a central staircase right behind the Sphinx. And the stairway is flanked by two narrow bridges that give you the two sections of the roof. Behind these, I'm going to have more of those Egyptian-style towers that are kind of tapered, connected to this, to kind of fill that out. I'm planning on doing a pretty heavily ornamented water source with Sotek, the crocodile god, in front there, and then of course with the inner courtyard and fountain. I feel so fortunate that I ran across that. That really is going to make this look good. You always got to go into junk stores. If you're a real terrain guy, I mean, they are like the siren's call. You never know what you're going to find there. Also, I think, I'm not sure, but I think I might also do a pool back here, considering that water was kind of a source of wealth. Well, I mean, living in a desert country, go figure. But I'm thinking, as of right now, 3 water sources. And I was originally going to go with the palm trees down the road section, but the road section's looking a bit thin. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to actually fit the palm trees in kind of the back courtyards of the commoners' homes. I think what it'll do in the end, when I get 2 rows of these streets going down both sides, with the water in the middle and the green trees on the 2 sides, I think it'll really balance the piece out quite a bit and give it quite a bit of variety visually. You'll have you know, quite a bit of nature with quite a bit of ornamental man-made things, and that balanced out with the everyday commoners type buildings. So this will be a pretty holistic looking set when it's done. This is kind of the thing I would really want to do for like a con. I've always loved going into like a gaming thing and seeing some grandiose something or other. And once again, I am so fortunate that Joellen's a lot like me, and she just loves rummaging around and finding stuff. Because like these little statues and stuff, I mean, those really do in a lot of ways make or break a set. And always, always, always keep your eyes open for these things, because that's the difference between people walking past it and people standing there and dropping their jaws when they're looking at your work. Especially the beautiful texture that she managed to find with these pieces. Really good job. So, this is only one type of setup that you're going to see for this city. Joellen expressed that she would like to see the two large flanking walls also be used as entranceways. Fortunately, I preempted that request and made sure that the walls, the roof sections are longer, so both of those will actually be able to be lifted up and kind of showed off a little more dramatically when I do that style of city. So you'll probably see several aspects of this. So that's about it. So I'll let you guys go. Take care, everybody.